I think we're probably going to be seeing RandyVelour doing quite a bit of damage as we head into this first game. Our players are ready. We're loading right on in. Once again, we got Salté Boi versus RandyVelour.
Yeah, I am ready to see these two players. You know, Salté is one of the homies of mine from the local scene, so I gotta always support him no matter what.
Exactly. Salty to go, right? You know, he's either commentating or he's playing. There's never a day that the man is resting, and there's never a day he's not throwing out the grab, set the tadpoles as well, and a little plus frame off the 623.
Oh my god. And this pressure doesn't end. You gotta be ready at all times, or you're just gonna get grabbed. Salté with the vorpal, the shield not finding any relief from this pressure. It's gonna be death and one more hit.
Yeah, there we go. We still got chain shift, right? Just to give yourself a little bit of time to breathe on defense, wait for all the meter to come back from the transfer state, and 236C finds your way back out.
Nice little shields here. The grid advantage is large, but you're gonna still have to find your way out of it. Gets grid broken.
Yeah, thrown for your troubles. I think we were showing a lot of shield in the beginning there, trying to win the grid war, but that's the thing, right? If you get a little bit too autopilot about it, you wait for the green shield, just put a little delay in your pressure, and immediately you swung the grid so far in your favor. Yeah,
that 15 extra frames of lock stun, just, you know, I'm going to chill real quick. I'm going to load up a heavy, slow move, and all of this advantage too much to handle. Salté will take the first round.
Yeah, and a very strong first game at that, right? You know, it didn't feel like Randy was able to find his way in here. You know, obviously, maybe still getting used to it. Of course, UNI2, pretty new game here out on the streets. The series, relatively old. A lot of the veterans are seeing a lot of things that they are used to, but especially for the newer players out here on the block, and even for, you know, returning players getting used to a lot of the new tools, right? You got to reacquaint yourself with some classic matchups. Again, a smart grid break going immediately into the low.
Yeah, and now Salté has corner, and let's see, a little less shield, no counter hit. Oh, we're just pressing for the fences.
There we go. You know, holding down back, looking for the shield and trying to win the grid war did not work out for Randy before. So now instead, we're taking the offensive. Yeah, you get caught up by 236C, but hey, at least you made Salty spend the 100 meter.
Yeah, spend the meter. You're now a little far away. You're not in Salté's pressure, and that's the big thing for Randy right now. Oh no, big counter hit from that green shield.
There we go, has chain shift available for some extra meter in the bank. Oh, actually, you know, the cycle ended up going to Randy at the end there, but at 1 HP, you're in the middle of the combo. What is a man supposed to do? Tries to find the 2A, but it's just barely out of reach, so Salté Boi, again, keeping you right out of dodge.
Pressure coming in. Good shields. Unfortunately, shield does not save you forever.
No. Maybe caught trying to jump or backdash there on the tadpole set. Finally finds the back throw, but no, instead we saw the red mist. You were trying to swing there with the assault.
Oh, and grid break. Again, these shields, they look so good. But Salté's just been on top of the shield counterplay and finds the last hit. And Salté takes the set 2-0.
Yeah, we just chomp right on through. And I mean, I don't think Salty really needed to do too much going into that, right? Was feeling really clean, just pulling up, say, oh, okay, let me at least keep my block string a little bit extended. Not a lot of challenges on the 623, you know, to get some plus frames as well in the middle of those block strings, and thinking, oh, okay, what are you representing here? Are you showing a lot of shield and now I can delay and go for some grid breaks with throws or empty lows? Or are you trying to be a little bit more aggressive and now I can bring it back down to the layer 1 with frame traps and open you up that way? See, you're like, dude, I don't even know where to start setting this up in the training mode, but I know I could have killed you if I was a little bit more optimal, right? So like you're saying, catching out those edge confirms, catching out this next game again. We're going to be seeing Murakamo versus Tanasinn, Aurier versus the Waldstein. Carp says, no, I want them to feel bad. I'm prepping the mental game months in advance. Dude, that is a level of malice that I aspire to. I'm trying to make my opponent feel absolutely terrible about themselves. And I'm sure Murakamo is probably trying to just keep you at bay here, right? Obviously, not trying to be in Waldstein space, but play a little bit aggressive so you're not just losing the grid war from all these backdashes.
Oh, no, and grid break already. Talk about losing the grid war.
Yep. Ooh, slashed on through. There we go. We find the counter hit Thanatos. Take it to the skies here with a body splash. See, as tried to challenge in the air, but no, Tanasinn brings you right back down.
Yeah. That's such a hard-hitting confirm. One more good hit, and Tanasinn is just going to take it away. So number 14 definitely has work cut out for them.
There he goes, turning us over to the corner. Nice blocks from Tanasinn, but finally gets caught up in the low shield.
Oh, nice chain shift, trying to cancel, make themselves a little safer.
Yep. Extended the block stun, ended up getting the gold throw here. Plus a million off the 2-2C, but still doesn't find anything off of it. I like the sword thrust to go right on under and just does it one more time. Now Tanasinn opting to use the VO here to try and close out the round.
And finds an overhead. And goodbye, life bar. Thank you, Velour, for that massive damage boost.
Yeah, exactly. The elbow doing an absolute chunk there. Caught in the dome with the overhead. Tanasinn, you know, seemed like they were on the back foot for a little bit towards the end there, but still able to seal it out with the veil off. Now you're going into round 2 with barely any meter to your name, but you have a lot of time to build it back up.
Yeah, and I mean, this game builds meter so quickly. You also, like you say, there's a whole round to build meter if you really, really want it.
Exactly. Oops.
It doesn't look like Tanasinn's gonna need it. Already massive life advantage, gets the wake-up grab.
3 frames, by the way. 360 evil behavior coming out from Tanasinn. You thought you could get the meaty, dashed a little bit too long, and that's the first game over to the Waldstein.
Yeah. Well, number 14, work is definitely cut out. I mean, it's really hard in these kinds of matchups where you know you can win neutral, right? You can win pressure. But the damage trade-offs are just so not in your favor that you get to make 2 mistakes, and that's it. And that's just rough to deal with as a player in a best of 3 format for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're saying, you really don't have a lot of room to make mistakes. You know, damage overall in UNI2 a little bit increased across the board here, right? So you have some good tools to try and keep Wald at bay, but again, Tanasinn is doing such a good job just bulldogging you over to the corner.
Ooh, nice little DP there. Gotta get out when you can, and good option. Oh, wow.
Yeah, roll on through 3D, puts your back to the corner here. Tried to be a little saucy with it. Even on the grid war, but until Tanasinn finds a nice couple blocks here, wait out the cycle. Now you're gonna have chain shift right after this combo.
Yeah. And 1, 2, and go into the corner, my friend.
Yeah, a little god press action, walk up, no CS, just lets the DP rock. I mean, Tanasinn is so healthy on the HP that you're like, fine, I can take a couple hits here, and again, go for the reversal 360.
Tanasinn is a menace. You have to be ready on your Oki to get just thrown.
You know, actually. Ooh, try to slash on through. Instead, Claw doesn't find the mark. Nice. Finds the air-to-air counter hit off the scramble. Woo. Yeah, double circle. You see it on the right side of the screen too. Does a little extra damage. Better Oki as well. You're in the corner anyway, so it doesn't matter if you're closer, but the double circle can be making a triple double.
Oh, chain shift's gonna extend a little bit longer.
Yeah, didn't give you enough meter for the IW, but it's all good. Guess for a game. So it wasn't the triple double, but it was the triple SBD. Another game on the board here. 2-0 for Tanasinn. Okay, Cookie stopping by in the chat. For those of you who are wondering what we mean by those additions, a lot of moves, you know, saw it a lot on B-Normals in particular. I'm sure you guys have seen the Hilda clip where she just throws out a massive button on the screen and then gets counter hit from the other side on the lingering hurt box. So, you know, some of these unmess-withable, very large moves definitely might swing some interactions here as we head into game number 1, Spoinkman versus StarXunderscore.
And Star trying to slide in, but Spoinkman was on top of watching them toes and gets benefited from it.
Nice caught out with the 2L here, pick up with the Thanatos. Lots of grid on the side of Spoinkman here.
Yeah, oh, and a grid break too. Insult to injury.
Got to find the shield here. Just holding down back here, waiting out that grid break. It's like, all right, cycle's all yours. Not in a rush to try and get it back here.
And there's the kill. With 200 meter at round start, we could see some heinous options.
Yeah. And now I think we're starting to see like why Cookie, you know, mentioned in the chat earlier, you know, Aurier favor for this matchup, right? She's able to just run you back down into the corner. And like you mentioned, Kofi, right? No, not a lot of fast options to try and struggle out of the corner here. As Gordo, right? Has to commit the 100 meter for the punish. And that's even if you're in range for it.
Yeah. definitely being in range. A lot of times, you know, sometimes you can catch out Ori. On Oki, it's probably the only real time she's going to be in that range. Especially because Spoinkman knows. Oh no, but this chain shift is going to allow quite a good confirm. And now everything's coming up Star.
There we go. Finally has the corner situation for himself now. 200 meters to his name. Ooh, there we go. Finds the EX sword thrust.
It's a little mash point, but block, chain shift, and reversals. And Star's on the board.
All right, all right. Tying up the round count here. Clean, clean.
Oh, good shield. Gets caught, though.
Nice, end the combo early to try and secure the cycle, but still, Star had so much grid, not going to be able to take it back off the straight concentrate. Just goes right on over the side swing.
Spoinkman trying to win. Just barely loses out on the grid war. Now he's going to just try and get some extra grid here.
Nice, I like the reaction to the EX Flash. Chain shift and a special of your own here to swing right on through the Tanasinn skull.
And now Star gets the combo, sending. Oh, never mind. Spoinkman just finds the crossover. Could not get anything but hit, though.
Nice little creeping edge to get on out of the corner here. You're really just not trying to get cornered. Oh, God. Should be able to kill with the CBO IW StarXunderscore. Seals out game number 1 here.
Really good adaptation from Star here. It went down pretty quickly and convincingly in round 1, and then just came back and took both second and third rounds in stride.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what the change was going into round number 2 and 3, right? Because first one obviously seems so much in favor of Spoinkman, able to just push Star into the corner, but then not a lot of options for him to make his way back out. But whether it was good use of the meter that got built up to be able to escape, or also just playing a little bit more aggressive from the round start to not get pushed over in the first place, I don't know. Let's see. Finds a mash out.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it might have been Star just testing the waters that first round, trying to see where Spoinkman tries to reset, where they go for the risky options. And with that knowledge now, Star's pretty commanding this match. Already 2 touches and 70% gone.
There you go, dash up, try and catch out head to the shield. No, Spoinkman doesn't bite. Finally gets caught out with the sight, though. 200 meters to your name going into the next one. And look, I like the use of the CS towards the end of the round. Make sure you get a little bit of that refund during the super animation.
Yeah, that was quite a lot of refund, too. That was 50 meter, came right back.
Right? Ooh, there we go, caught with the assault. Hot some meter to your name here to try and close out this game.
Good tech, double counter hit in the advantage of Star. That is so unfortunate.
Little mortal glide action, swiping you right back down to earth. Walk it out, wait out for the 3D, and it's a grid break off the counter hit throw as well. You have chain shift available.
Okay, good mash from Spoinkman, but there's so much advantage you have to get rid of. There
you go, still got Veil up, go straight into the IW with just barely the ending of the VO. Brought us all the way to the corner as well, but the invul reversal finds the mark here for StarXunderscore to seal it out 2-0. Fighting for his life here against the Waldstein as we head into game number 1.
Now we know that Tanasinn is ready with these grabs on the wake up, and sometimes that just, you know, stops a lot of mix that people like to do. So I'm excited to see how that's going to affect, if it's going to come into play at all this set.
There you go, keeping it a little clunky here. We're chilling out in the car park, trying to swat the fly, but no, instead the fastball catches you right out of the attempted anti-air.
Oh, and the orb set up perfectly. You gotta make sure you gotta beware that we'd had that orb set up behind Shaly just in case something unwelcome happened.
Here we go, set the orb behind, but no, instead goes for the SBD. waiting for you to fall back down. Body splash CS once again. All the meter in the world for Tanasinn here.
Yeah, and there we go. Big damage here. It's gonna be, well, very likely, I guess, for game kind of moment.
Ooh. There you go, finds a 3D. From what I've seen of Shaly, he is a big set roll enjoyer. And even the animation on it is a little bit tricky, right? A lot of them have this very distinctive blue glow, but because his has a little teleport, it can be hard to keep track of. But Tanasinn still finds the kill regardless of all these mobility shenanigans, just hops right over into the double circle.
Free, get to the corner, wakes off. Shaly finding a counter. That is wild choosing to mash there. But I mean, hey, it works.
Set the big orb. There we go, the Mac loading screen. CS into the 360C. Oh yeah, the new Waldstein move. I think he has a it's a shockwave that can test some other projectiles as well and reaches very far across the screen. So definitely a strong tool for Tanasinn to have here. I don't know if it's going to interact super well with a lot of the orb setups, but that is going to find the hit and just clear it off the screen anyway.
Yeah, it was right about to pop Tanasinn right in the face, but yeah, sometimes you just get the grab off first.
Straight into the cash out, go for the IW, the body slam. Tanasinn takes the first game.
Yeah. Tanasinn not bothered. It looks like we're not going to see the re-election mix today.
Not just yet. You know, you got to serve your first term and then head on into the next one, but got to put one game on the board first. You're not trying to get too owed over here by Tanasinn.
Very true. I forgot about the prerequisite. Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta get the first one. Let's see if we can get around. Let's see if we can make it a game here, but we're heading into game number 2. See if we can change the story. Okay, swipe the orb setup right off the screen. Gotta be careful. Yeah, off the screen, but still being mindful that the arrow's right behind you.
I mean, also, little thing I've just started to notice, the pace of this match has slowed way down.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Slash on through. Lots of meter for Tanasinn. Beats up the VO.
The veil might be off, but the damage is still stacking on.
Yep. Yeah, gradually, not even gradually, quickly making your way through Tanassinn's health bar here. Got to be 200 on the side of Shaly. Wants to try and close it out before you build up any meter. Heading into round number 2, down a round and no meter to your name. This is actually pretty rough here. Okay, Shaly.
Yeah, Shaly definitely started to fight, but with that 360, you gotta be always beware.
Oof. Here we go, jump on through. 2 orbs high up in the sky here, just waiting for the confirm. Flash on through once again, the pick up with the spike.
Oh, change shift. Oh, gets caught by the setup.
Oh my god. And it's so close to you, right? So it's hard to try and react when it finally comes back out. Yes, there's a consistent timing to it, but man, when there's so many other things, you're trying to track down Shaly where he is on the screen. There we go, get the EX neck snapper.
Especially when these orbs, you know, you get to see them for a second, then they go off screen. And Shaly just very dominantly taking this game and tying it up. Our first 2-1 of the stream is going to be this match.
Yo, Shaly heard us talking mad smack over here on the commentary desk. And by us, I mean me. I won't put any of the blame on Kopi. I was like, can't be re-election if you can't even get one game. And all of a sudden, he speeds run it with the fastest 2 rounds we've seen so far. Tying it up 1-1 here. Bald Hito trying to get the reverse sweep.
Oh, we're back at the car park. This is Tanassinn's domain.
Exactly. Back to the junkyard here, pulling up here, swipes onto the sky, but a grab right out of the whipped aerial. There you go, slash on through. Keeps you locked down with the increase aerial. Chain shift, no, still gets caught out.
Yeah, shield was very nice from Shaly. I was going to get the full confirm once again with the orb set up off screen.
There you go. Neck breaker on the other side. Still got to be careful of the big orb from the top.
Oh, look at all these blocks.
Ancient buys the time. Oh my god, he is twerking up there, bro. I was scared you would whip 3 anti-airs in a row, but finally Tanasinn, undeterred, says no. If it misses 2 times, I'll strike 1 more, and 3 finds the mark here into the IW.
And there's the kill. Thank you, buffed IW damage.
Dude. Yeah, buff IW stealing out the 5k to close out the round there. Now we're on set point for Tanasinn. We got a set on our hands. So back and forth here. Was really ahead on the grid, but Throw immediately brings it back. Swings it in Shaly's favor, but still able to get the cycle here.
And the grid break to boot. This is really coming up in Shaly's favor here. Oh, never mind. There's a huge counter hit.
Oops. Yeah, swiped out of the sky once again. That was the big damage starter that we needed earlier. Just going to end it with the smart ender. Keep your Oki. Wait out, see if Shaly is trying to twerk a little bit too much with the DP, but no, instead, patience rewarded. Caught out on the other side from the dash.
Oh, nice Velour trying to continue pressure. Finds the reversal.
Reframe 360, pulls up into the chain shift, cancel into the EX. Tanasinn brings it back here for a 2-1 over Shaly. Be heading into another one here. Oh, okay, we got Yaruku's Macho versus Eidolon's LuFL. So this is going to be Seth versus Phonon.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting. You know, Phonon likes to keep you out of reach, but Seth is not going to let you do that very easily.
Exactly right. You have a lot of normals that are able to reach out, you know, towards that airspace or really cover a lot of ground space as well, but long duration, long commits here, so it's going to be scary. You whip any one of those moves, and you're wrong about where Seth is on the screen, and Shaly, or Macho rather, just pulls up and takes so much space and tempo.
And all this mix, unfortunately, getting caught. LuFL always standing, never been right on these blocks, and it looks like we're going to be getting a perfect here.
Yeah, there we go. Go into the chain shift, get at least all the meter that you can off of that grid while you go into the IW. And shout out to these players as well. I'm checking up on the bracket. Macho actually 2-1 Ruric to get here, and LuFL 2-1 Fern as well. So sending a few Titans down into the loser side, but still you got one more match to try and qualify for winner's top 8.
Already, LuFL is not taking that loss lightly. Almost got a perfect to answer right back. A little bit of damage will end the perfect hopes. Damn, I like the pickup off the geyser. Had more than enough to even it out. Just about 200 meter going into this last round here. Nice, I like the jump back aerial. Ooh, little snipe there. The EX special move. Yeah, smart on the EX whip cancel there. Saw that Macho was taken to the skies and says, no, let me send out the EX projectile to catch you back on the way down. Nice, I love the use of the whip aerial. Saw the stand shield and said, no, you're getting grid broken and taking a ton of damage for it as well. Do we CBO into the IW to seal it out? And yes, we do. LuFL coming back and taking that first round. All right. Yeah, Midwest versus New York's finest. We're fighting for our lives out here in this top 8 qualifier. One game on the side of LuFL, but already so back and forth. Yeah, and thanks to Rollback, we're able to have a match like this with no issues. Yeah, exactly. Gone are the days of paging within your region. I mean, yes, the connection will still inevitably be better, but still able to have competitive sets in the tournament setting this far across the country is sick to see. And LuFL, happy to see that first round start. Again, baits out the stand shield from Macho, trying to catch out the aerials and get a punish off the jump in, but no, baits it twice in a row. LuFL already taking away 70% of Macho's health bar. Nah, the run out and ran back forward just to avoid the geyser in the dead zone. Unfortunately, Macho doesn't find a hit off of it, and LuFL off of the scramble should be able to seal out this round clean with the EX geyser. Yeah, unfortunate, had to spend the meter there. You know, it would have been nice going into this round with 200, but getting the kill is much more important than saving 100.
Exactly. In the tournament setting, sometimes you want to optimize for it, but then the worst is when the mental hits and they bring it back on the 1 HP, right? So LuFL just wanted to guarantee it here. Down down the 100 meter from the EX projectile round start. Didn't get too much off of it. Finds the shield though, but you still got to hold the arrow right behind. It's off screen, but not off your mind. Macho took a lot of damage off that sequence.
Good chain shift, extending the pressure. Macho though finds a counter hit air to air, and this might be enough to seal it.
There we go. I don't know. IWs were buffed, but yeah, okay. I thought it looked a little bit too much health to be able to kill, but I should have believed in the buff IW. Now we're tied up on the round count here. Still set point for LuFL, but Macho looking to try and tie it up. Damn, that's a lot of meter for LuFL from that previous round, though.
Yeah, and a lot of damage already stacking up, but we saw Macho come back from this exact same situation literally just 20 seconds ago.
There we go, chain shift available for LuFL, gradually building up the grid on the side of Macho from all of these blocks, has the install available for the upgraded projectile. Oh my god, and the windmill snipes you out of the sky, the I see aerial, I see you in the sky, I snipe you back down, and LuFL seals it out 2-0 to qualify top 8 winners side. That we're used to, right? Normally we see all the teasers. How many characters are there going to be in so-and-so amount of time? No, we got the 3 characters announced, but all good. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We got some support going on for UNI2. You guys show your support here for our first winners side top 8. Tanasinn versus StarXunderscore.
We're letting the intros rock too.
Keep it short, keep it simple. The evil laugh coming out from Waldstein. I think he's a good guy in the canon as far as I'm concerned, but still, sometimes you gotta let out the maniacal laughter here as you pull up for the SVD ender.
You gotta let him know you're him.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a little sleep counter hit. Found Tanasinn trying to mash.
Yeah, found the pressure off the hill. That's a difficult cap to try and challenge here. CSSBD. Again, Tanasinn making such good use of it. 3 frames, such a small opportunity to challenge.
Yeah, gotta make sure you're challenging, you're jumping. Gotta be ready for it because Tanasinn will take every opportunity you give them to sneak in a little SBD.
Exactly. Ooh. There we go. Just get a little extra chain shift there for the principle of it. You're both at 200% meter going into this next round, but just get the muscle memory down there. Oh, nothing found off the rusty nail. Ooh, there we go. Just pull up for the throw.
Speaking of, every chance you give them.
Yeah, that 3-frame SVD. I was going to say it caught up the 6-6L. That's how you know my brain is still grand blue brain rotted here. We're slashing on through the scythe, reaching for the heavens. It also reaches full screen all the way over to the other side. Body splash CS, though. It's all good. Doesn't find its mark, but chain shift kept you safe.
I mean, Assault JC is essentially 6XL, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's the same kind of deal here. You're pulling up maybe a little more reactable, maybe a little bit more counterplay, but Star countering with a hit of his own here, pulling up healthy on the grid. Oh my god. Ready for the EX flash, I like it.
Just making sure that Tanasinn could not get the wake up reversal SBD that they want.
Oh, who is the grappler? I feel like, we were coming in here thinking Waldstein was pulling up the grounds, but StarXunderscore, of course, reminding us that he's got some of his own. Gord has those what? Carp. What are you saying over there in the chat room?
Oh my.
No, you got a chuckle out of me. I can't repeat it, but you got a chuckle out of me as we head into game number 2.
Even if C-Fresh wouldn't get mad at me for saying I ain't saying it.
Hold up, try and get some space. Gets caught up by Star here.
Oh, wow. Don't care about your Oki. You are in grab range, my friend.
Dude, the shoulder tackle with the wall bounce. It's got us a lot of screen space here, even without a full confirm. Now we're gradually making our way back over to the other corner, coast to coast. Oops.
Oh my god, is this gonna kill? Yes, it will. Little chain shift there at the end too. Tried to sneak in a little extra meter. Unfortunately, couldn't get 100% before round start.
Ended that previous round off of the 6B. Now we're on set point for Star. Oh my god, reached all the way across the screen. The charge. IC.
And to the corner you go.
This little pickup. Pull up the kick. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, there's 200. And that is absolutely death on the back of an IW.
That is how it goes.
Yeah. You know, I was there at Evo, so playing UNI2 at Evo kind of gave me the bug. I started tangentially going, then I commentated it at a local. I was like, cool. Yeah. This is a game I want to see more of in my life.
It's a good time. Shino says all Jay knows is Lene and Batista, and neither of them have showed up on the screen. But you know who we do have headed up to the screen? We got Tanasinn. No, we got Smiles versus Shaly. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to seeing Tanasinn on the wall, but Smiles pulling up as well with quite some upsets that we didn't get to see off stream, but pulls right on in for the SBD.
Oh, Shaly trying to get back and get some revenge for Tanasinn earlier tonight. So unfortunately, Smiles, you might have a little more rage taken out on you than normal.
Yeah, exactly. This vengeance in Shaly's eyes, right? He's like, all right, we saw some walled action earlier on in the stream. Let me get my muscle memory ready for the run back. And this is the practice that you need, right? You're looking for that run back later onto the bracket. Just stays right out of range of the 3D. Knows that Shaly is looking for it to escape the corner.
Oh, the grid break too. Shaly trying to shield. Can't shield the throw though.
Yep. Jumps on through. Just barely avoids the anti-air with the dash through.
And there we go. Shaly with a hard-fought first round. Takes
Multi-toe is so crazy, dog. There you go. Pull up with the SVDs.
Oh, wow. Tried to jump in, but Shaly ready for it with the counter hit anti-air.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're going for the whip aerial to bait out the shield there. Or I don't know, maybe we were just going for the IC for the maximum plus fans there. But either way, Shaly going for the challenge.
Oh, no. Grid break again. The veil. Goodbye.
Veil is off. Grid is broke. No meter to your name. Shaly just needs one more hit to close it out, but instead closes it out with the IW ender. You got more than enough damage to kill. A first game on the board here for Shaly.
Yeah, Shaly looking very nice right now. Yeah. Definitely. Might have been able to hit the lab a little bit as in their little downtime. You know, get the answers to some of these problematic Valstein. Confirm some of the Waco options as well. No, trying a little. I see Shaly is saying a little less, trying to bait out anti-airs.
Yeah,
trying to be a little less fly on the wall. So that might be working out quite well.
Exactly. Just trying to escape the corner so many times, whether it's 3D or just dashing on through. This is some serious teleports behind you gameplay. And I mean, I've never seen Seth and Shadow the Hedgehog in the same room. That's all I'll tell you. I'm just saying. Game number 2. Ooh, there we go. Whip aerial tries to catch out the high shield. Shaly doesn't bite though.
Already getting
that. What's good, gamer? I see you.
Oh, and there we go. Gets thrown into the ground again. The chain shift allowing for that combo. And over to the wall you go.
Yeah, little god press action. Corner to corner.
Oh,
JC finds the hit after.
Well, we have to spend meter here to get the kill. Yes, the little chain shift though gives the 40 meter right back.
Yep. Yep, tied onto the meter going into this next round, just slashing on through, trying to stop Shaly from going for any greedy approaches round start.
Yeah, I mean, stopping Shaly from being greedy is going to be Smiles' way to be victorious. Although, letting your opponent be a little greedy can give you some sneaky combos.
Yeah, there we go. Finds the claw after the dashes. Nice little punish here. Brings us to the corner.
Now going to the other one.
God press. CS. Swoop him out of the sky. Punch this man to tie it up 1-1 here in the loser's top 8.
Vault top one? Hey, I'm not gonna say anything. But you speak your truth, Jimmy. You speak your truth.
You know me. I'm not one to make any opinions on balance here, but we're balanced on the set score. We're 1-1, and again, we're first to 2 up until the finals, so fighting for our lives here. This could be both of these players' last games in the bracket.
Moving over to the skyscrapers, the full moon in the background. And the first grab of the set, the final game of this set goes already cornered on the line, gets the counter hit.
Dude, hit him with the scoop. Nice little pickup as well. All the meter in the world to your name here. The exchange shift. There we go, the IW. Yep. All the transfer state already put the meter into your, bar, so you're not going to have any heading into the next one, but it's all good, right? You sealed out the round in a clean fashion, puts yourself at the set point. Now Shaly's the one who's got to win 2 rounds in a row. Pick up off the arrow, there we go.
Oh no, gets back thrown. Gets thrown again. Are we going to see is this the start of a back throw incident?
I don't know, man. Yeah, we set the orb so far behind us and then we ran up, right? So pushing him closer to the corner meant that it took even more time for the orb to come back out. The projectile finds the way out of the pressure here. Guess for game. Tanasinn just needs one more hit. VO gives you another chance to breathe.
Yeah. There we go. Also has a Vorpal online. There we go. That's going to be an EXS IW.
Yeah, now we have chain shift for the mix up afterwards. Goes for the gold throw. That's 10 push-ups for you. There we go. We take this one, though. Not going to get 2. Clap goes right on through because you're in the dead zone. Shaly just rolls.
And smiles.
Smiles with the EX, the C version suplex, steals it out 2-1, sending Shaly out here at number 7. Damn, he's good. And now we got loser side top 6 ready and waiting. They're loaded on in. We got Waldstein versus Hilda.
Our first Hilda of tonight. Oh, I mean, I would love to see Low move on, but also I want to see the Vault mirror. So it's a double-edged sword. No matter who wins, I'm happy and sad.
Exactly, yeah. Pain and pleasure all across. Game number 1 here goes to the fake out. Low immediately just backdashing themselves into the corner. Lots of grid taken for Tanasinn here, but trying to get some space, but instead Tanasinn advances off of it. Not afraid to try and challenge.
Oh yeah, immediately changes the whole that grid away. So much meter.
The ground, there we go. Jump one more time, trying to bait out a throw with the high C aerial.
And yeah, chain shift to get that cancel. Goodbye. Your life bar is mine.
Yeah, clean first round from Tanasinn here. I think now we're seeing Low hold their ground a little bit more, throwing out the skewers and the back spike as well. Dude, it's so hard to react to unless you're looking at more so at the Hilda animation than the actual spike coming out on the screen.
Yeah, you always got to be making sure you're aware of when she's pressing certain buttons. She might be negative edging it. She might not be. You never know.
Yeah, it's terrifying. You got to look for when she, sits down into it, but still, there's so many things on the screen. You're trying to navigate your way through the projectiles as well, so still fighting for your life with a chain shift here. 200 meters to your name. What can we make of it? There we go. Little EX brings us back out to the mid screen.
Oh, we're just chilling, waiting for that grid to go in Tennyson's favor.
Oh, it's scary. You don't want to hard commit to the concentrate, slowly. And now that we're seeing Tanasinn just walk on forward, says, all right, I got a little bit more time in the grid. There we go. Tried to throw out the spikes, but shielded every single one. Handily wins the cycle.
Oh, chain shift in. Finds the punish. Well, Low has some combos, and that's a kill.
Yep. Low seals the round from up on high. 1 round apiece here. Goes for the EX spike. I was wondering if that would trade, but no, the super flash just goes right on through Tanassinn's attempt at the round start.
Oh, Saya tries to set up an orb. Tanasinn says no. You're getting in my fists.
Said, I'm good. There we go. We got a chain shift action. Bringing us to the corner once again. Healthy on the meter.
Oh, good counter hit from Low.
Grab right in front of your face. It's all good though. That kick didn't find too much for Low. Chain shift with all the meter in the world. Tanasinn handily seals it out with the super flash.
Tanasinn, first one on the board.
Yeah, pretty back and forth here. I think in that second round, Low was able to kind of, turn up the pace a little bit, be a little bit more aggressive, put the back spike on the mine and get a lot more screen control. But, Tanasinn going into that final round to try and seal out game number 1 was feeling really confident, just walking forward, waiting for you to try and be tricky about how you're going about winning the cycle and then seal it out with some, cycle ending shields.
Yeah. Oh, Tanasinn disappeared on us for a couple seconds. I got worried.
He phased out into nothingness. I was like, wait, what happened? We still got some more games to play. We got game number 2 headed right up for you guys. The one and done.
We're playing all Japanese tournament rules.
Oh, first to one, single elim. Yeah, we do first to 1 top 8s, and we only stream one of them. Everything else is just podcasting for the commentary desk here, but no more casting. We're going straight into the action. Game number 2 here. Winners or losers side top 6.
All right, Low definitely starting off a lot stronger this time around. Oh my gosh, that caught.
There we go, set the orb. Bloom just keeping you locked down in the corner here. Skewers doesn't find its mark. Tanasinn is very content to just, pull up, walk up slowly. You got 60 seconds on the clock, but it's such a big health advantage for Low, right? So now you're not really as concerned about winning the grid, right? Obviously, you don't want to just lose cycle for free, but you can just hold down back, wait up on the other side, but there we go, finds the super flash to start the offensive.
Even under grid break. Unfortunately, was not able to get enough advantage. Low is able to take that round.
There you go, set the back spike. Still ready to stand block it though.
Oh, good hits there, catching Low off guard.
There we go, Slam doesn't find its mark. Finally using the guard thrust here. Low has a little bit of a health lead to try and make your way through. Again, time is on your side though. Using the CS for all the meter in the world.
Yeah, definitely. There, that big counter hit is exactly what Low wants. With this time running down, getting the life advantage is massive.
There we go, EX to stall out a little bit. 50 seconds on the clock. Lots of grid being built up off the blocks here. And lots of folks heading through with the lid raid. Thank you for stopping on by here. We got game number 2 here for losers quarterfinals. Tanasinn versus Low. Trying to even up the health lead here, but you're about to get the Celestial.
I tried to throw the rock at Low, but Low is ready to block.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We want to be Ramlethal so bad, but unfortunately, this rock is not going to find you the plus frames that you're looking for. 200 meter in the bank, but what are you going to make of it? We're slowly ticking down the clock.
And this clock won't get time to tick all the way down. Low putting a game on the board. We're at 1-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lid stopping by in the chat. RTO likes your stuff a lot. I like Lid stuff a lot. I'm a big fan of the Omega Lid YouTube channel. We're not exactly looking at Kaguya gameplay on the screen here, but if you guys are looking for some UNI2 tips and tricks, make sure to stop on by as we head into game number 3 of Losers Quarters.
I'm looking for Kaguya on the screen. Come on, Carp, Star, just show your pocket Kaguya, please.
Yeah, you have first to 3s. You can, you can drop a game. It's okay. Just a quick little game for the one time. There we go. Ground star jump. Trying to catch out any low options from Low, but instead goes for the backdash, catches out the approach. There we go. Now we're starting off the round with Hilda having the health advantage. We would think that Low would just back off and try and wait it out, but instead going on the offensive, sets the Gloom with the assault right behind.
Alright, gets the orb. Gets the Low. Them toes, gotta watch them.
Oops. There we go, caught out with the clap, counter hit. Decent amount of meter as well. I don't know if we're gonna catch out to try and go to the corner. No, just go for the steer ender. I will not call it the sender. It doesn't extend the combo. It ends it actually into a little bit of Oki. Enough to block the V. Oh, that's a lot of meter and a lot of health lost for low.
Yeah, and definitely Tanasinn there with the long combo too to make all that veil time go away.
Oops. One more slam to steal the round. Tanasinn on set point here. 1 round away from sending low home.
Yeah, all the advantages in Tanasinn's court right now. Has the grid advantage, currently has the meter advantage by a long shot.
There we go, swipe on through with the aerial off the assault. It's not a grid break, but at least gets you a throw. Good for the grid here too. Tanasinn just holding it down back, waiting for the grid to try and come up.
Nice, good combo here from low is going to set up very good advantage state.
There we go, set the spike, skewers to keep you at bay. Nice, I like the feint just to try and get a little bit of space, bait low out into throwing out these projectiles, which are getting you a lot of grid for the shields. Oh my god, okay, you get Celestial off this.
Yeah, just immediately change shifts, wants all the meter in the world.
And you got the chain shift, you got the meter, but you're bleeding health for it as well. Low wants to tie it up here on the round count. Finally cut out with the guard break, just falls on through after the TP. Catches out the stand shield. Now we're final game, final round, Kobe.
Oh, double EX moves around start. Unfortunately, Tanasinn just couldn't come out in time, but that meter still got used.
Exactly. It's the pressure of the last round, right? You want to win that round start interaction, so now you're forcing your opponent to go more on the aggressive, you know, try and pull up, run into your buttons while you have the health advantage. Low is so comfy right now, right? You have 77 seconds on the clock. Tanasinn has barely any health to his name. Yeah, you got 100 meter, but what are you going to do with it? Chain shift just barely keeps you safe.
Yeah. Tanasinn has a lot of grid in the back foot. One chain shift, and that is an IW.
Ooh, doesn't quite pick up into the EX Gloom. You thought it would be empty low, but just barely the aerial at the last second. Low comes in from up on high and sends Tanasinn out at number 5.
Yep.
Alrighty, heading on into it. Once again, we got winners finals. StarXunderscore versus Carp, or Dove versus the Userita. And we have a first to 3, so more games headed your way.
Oh, taking a little longer to get in. Uni taking its time, giving us a little more tension.
There you go, just holding down back here, just seeing, all right, Carp, how crazy are you trying to look off of this round start here? It's working in the sky, but finally finds the hit off the slashes. Little UNI2 action here to start off the round.
Oh, baits with the IC, and that got into throw instead. So much advantage here on Carp's side.
There we go, lots of damage taken for Star here. Okay, jumps on
change shift. Up to 200 meter. You gotta be careful if you're Star here. Any touch is death. And doesn't
exactly. Yep. Now you're going healthy into the next round here. Full stick of butter to your name to try and close it out before we even make it to round number 3.
Oh, good wake up with the press.
All the D slashes right into the IW. 50% already lost for Star here. Have a little meter to your name. There we go. Finds the shield on the aerial.
Yeah, Carp having to be a little more defensive now. A little lacking some resources. Gets grid broken too. And Star is just going to go full on aggression.
There we go, 2-2A, all the plus wins in the world. Kind of scary to challenge though, right? Obviously, you know, they're going to go for the resets off it, but the one time you mash into the frame trap, be the difference between Star tying it up and Carp being able to seal it out. Now you have chain shift available to try and get a little extra meter too.
Just wakes up with a reversal, uses the veil off the CVO to get a nice little fancy extension to kill.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Route into the IW. Like you were saying, right? It does so much damage in this version of the game. UNI2 brought up that damage value across the board. So, we see it a lot just to try and end out the sets, especially, when you have not a lot of health yourself and you're like, all right, what's the tournament combo that I know is going to kill?
And as Lord Knight says, the most optimal combo in a tournament is the one you can do 100% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. No reason to, try and be over optimal when you know that something is going to be able to kill here. Save a little bit of that mental energy, and now we got game number 2. Carp just slashing on through.
Oh, good back tech. He's going to get away from Carp's very patient Oki. He's very content to just sit there and try and just hit you with the threat of something.
There we go. Lots of health taken. Barely anything left for Star to fight back with. Yeah, making your way out of the corner, out of the UZ pressure, especially when you didn't have 100 meter to try and fight back. What is a 6-framer supposed to do, dog?
Dude, it's truly tough out here for a 6-framer in a 5-framer world.
There we go. Once again, kick you out right into the corner. Super flash.
Oops. Oh, a little throw. Gotta be ready for the meaty throws.
My God, he's working on him.
I could not have blocked that. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah. 200 on the side of Star. What are we gonna do? Okay, change it. Mash on through. Brave run up here into the mortar slide backdash.
And that confirm will kill.
It's a 3-0 for Carp, moving on to grand finals winner's side. Am I ready to pull up against Low here? I gotta steal my resolve, run it for game number 1 here. Again, we got some Wald versus Hilda action.
There we go.
All right, back to Park, the Uniclear Classic. Oops. Immediately going on the aggressive here, trying to show the swipe. There we go. Back spike into the pin. Enough room to set up the gloom. We're seeing Smiles play pretty, back and forth here. Showing the aggression and then immediately going back into just holding down back and playing super passive to try and get some grid off of the down back blocks here. But Low finally gets the first catch.
Yeah. Oh, nice little chain shift, but does not allow for a sneaky match. Low still in the driver's seat, finds another hit.
Dude, that jump in is so tricky, right? Could it be the whip overhead into Low? Could it be the final, the high right at the last frame of the jump in? Hard to say, but there we go. We see the Shockwave CS to get a little bit of space here. Doesn't find the hit for Smiles, but now you're just getting pushed back into the corner here by Low.
Oh, good. The row there with the double into the chain shift. Confirm all this meter.
God press all the way over to the corner, bro. We went all the way around the world in one combo. Pull it up again for another throw. Okay, tried to get your pressure off of the assault here. Doesn't bait out the VO. Oh, the little belly flops right in front. Yeah. There we go. Set the gloom. Double overhead. Swipe on through with the 5BB. Doesn't find its mark, but still right after Smiles. Tries to pull up after the whip, but no. Low. Still catching you right on out with spears.
And the orb. Smiles just running right into it.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the clock. Exactly. You have to play more aggressive there. You're like, all right, either I'm wrong by getting timed out and not even trying, or I fight for my life to try and get an opening here. First round over to Low. It still has the health advantage going into the start of the second round.
Smiles trying to stop Low from concentrating. Unfortunately, a little too slow on that front.
Yep.
Yeah, good change shift there. Recognizing the meaty wasn't gonna be a meaty this time around.
Nope. Taking the chip, it doesn't quite kill, but the spears from down below, the super flash catches you on the jump in, and Low puts a first game on the board here. Just as a reminder, we're over in losers semis, so we are back to our final first to two set of the evening. So Low just needs one more game to move on to losers finals. Roomba, save
Smiles.
me, Roomba.
Smiles wants revenge for Tanasinn, and on top of just, Smiles wants to win this. They can very much see a comeback here. It's not over till it's over.
Exactly. It's the walled bro solidarity, and it's also the personal, responsibility to try your best in the bracket, trying your best to find a way on in, but gets caught out of the assault every single time. I think Low has, gotten the download on how Smiles is trying to make the approach here in the mid-screen and catching them out every time.
Already so much damage. And there's the Tanasinn special coming out for Smiles. You gotta know Tanasinn is there giving the homie some advantage.
Yeah, right? Wake up SPD is kind of OD, especially with the double circle. Gets you a little bit of damage, but look how much you still have to make your way through on Low's HP. Ooh, blocks up the VO. This is going to catch you up quite a bit. 200 meter on the board.
Yeah, stays it there. That counter hit. Shade shift gonna make it meterless. Really nice from Smiles.
Yeah, this is good. This was a rough start to the round where you were getting caught on your approach quite a bit, but in those mid-range scrambles, right, where Low is able to get the hit, but put themselves in the corner, still able to fight back. Yeah, you spent the meter, doesn't get the opening that you need, but it's all good. You still got a little bit of health to work through. Ooh, oh, careful with the Roomba. It's waiting right on through. The triple spike puts you in the corner.
Full confirm in the corner here. Gets the orb set off. Dude, scream!
Yo, Gloom is evil. I keep forgetting. We saw the Seth orbs earlier where you run past it, you don't even see it. This one just went straight out of the corner and said, nah, I'm out of the park, dog. I am good. Run up past the Gloom here. Lots of green for Smiles, but what are you going to do with Celestial with no health to your name? The overhead right on top here ties it up.
Oh, good blocks here for Low. Gets grabbed, though. That is unblockable.
Yeah, I like the stagger pressure. Goes in for the shield. Didn't want to have to block the assault and try and find your way back, but instead finds the grid break throw.
Oh, big counter hit. Shade shift. This should be death.
Here we go. Slash on through with the super flash. Still got one EX in tow. Tapped on the dome with the elbow. Smiles ties it up 1-1. All right. We still got some fight in you. That first game, definitely looking rough. It looked like very much in Low's favor, a lot of times able to win the round start and just bait you out into those approaches every single time with the threat of the timer. But now, Smiles is woke. Smiles is activated, does not want to go out 2-0 here in potentially their final game.
Yeah, no one wants to go out 2-0. Smiles wants to make this a 2-1 in their favor. Get a win here for the Vault Bros.
Exactly. Ooh, ran up into the 5D. Back spike not going to catch you out. Man, that was a lot of reaction checks there, but the Salary Man still prevails. Gets caught out on the assault though again.
Oh my god, getting caught again.
Into the spear to the spike. Gloom on the board here. Cross up with the TP. Block the first hit, but still on the way down, getting caught out.
All these confirms are just so strong. And the IW needs to use it, but doesn't even get the kill.
Okay, it's all good. If nobody got me, negative edge overhead got me. Now again, we're on set point for Low. Feels strong, has momentum going into it. Earthquake doesn't find the mark. Back spike though, bounces you off the wall, and Hilda just waiting on the ground says, oh wait.
Yeah. Oh, here, yeah, the off-screen orb, but guard thrust. Definitely get off me.
Here she got the evil laugh going on too, trying to cover the skies here, but instead Smiles goes for the empty assault, takes the ground space given. Now back up against the corner against Chain Shift the wall. How are you going to make your way back out? 100 meters to your name.
Ooh, that's a huge hit.
And
IW online. Now Gonna go for another combo instead to try and preserve some meter.
There we go. Went for the meaty 5A, but you know, in this version, I don't think you're able to safely check the VO. Start up just a little bit faster here. Gives Low a little bit of time to try and fight back. It's a bold use of the meter to try and seal this round back out, but you got 45 seconds, one hit and a dream. What can you do? Smiles has the grid advantage.
Yeah, Smiles, well, currently has a health advantage, but it's waning very fast. Might get even it's getting punished for trying to save meter. That's kill.
You tried to save the meter and still you couldn't seal out the round. The HP difference was so big. It wasn't even necessarily a bad choice coming out from Smiles, but just a little bit more greedy. Enough HP for Low to bring it back. And now they're moving on 2-1 to losers finals against Star. Against the time clock, but the gamble didn't quite work out here. Low moves on to losers finals, fighting here against Star's Gordeau.
Yeah, and now we are guaranteed first to 3 sets the rest of this night. So I hope you're ready to strap in for some nice long uni gaming.
Yep, there we go. Gordeau versus Hilda. Lots of range to try and contest here. Now it just goes for backdash concentration. Try and even up the grid that you lost from moving all the way back.
Ooh. But it's hard to build grid when you're getting comboed.
Yep. There we go. Set the Gloom. Goes right on over with the 3D. Okay, didn't want to have to deal with the high-low. Crossover doesn't find its mark. Shout out crossover arc. Instead, Low finds the hit here with the dive kick on the other side. That's a punish for Star.
And a punish. Star gets the change straight into IW?
Ah, dog. It makes sense, right? You know, you have a little bit of meter coming back. You didn't have a lot of grid to get the refund off of the IW, but you're like, okay, I'm not going to make the mistake of my predecessors. If I know it's going to kill, fine, spend the 200 meter. Get 20 back for it, the 10% mail-in rebate.
Yeah, and then also you've just got the reactions of commentators and chat just going change shift IW.
Yep, just do it, bro. Just do the thing. And now we got chain shift. Should be chain shift IW for Star available as well. I wonder if we save it. Try and be a little bit greedy here. Chain shift into another throw. IW. Yeah, exactly. Get the meter refund too.
Yeah, this time it was a 20% mail-in rebate.
Exactly. We're going up and up on the discount game here. We got to be efficient over here in losers finals. Time to pick up off the slide here. Now you're going to be cornered against Gordeau with 180 meters to your name.
Absolutely. Gets the throw too. Comboing off of it.
Dude pulled up with the linebacker tackle, dude. There you go. Finally lets the VO rock. Set the spikes to lock you down into the gloom, and now we trade the guard thrust.
Yeah. Good trade there, giving away 100 meter just to make sure you don't have to hold any pressure. Finds a combo right off of it.
Yeah, and most importantly, right, Star was able to seal out the grid off of that as well. So guard thrust does not put you into grid break anymore. So if you're able to trade the meter for it, avoid the high-low and seal out the cycle to keep Low in the corner and seal out the game. A smart choice that snowballed from a smart defensive, mechanic usage.
Yes, definitely. Star being the first contestant to take a game, getting closer to getting that rematch against Carp. But if I'm going to be honest, I want to see Low versus Carp. That'd be an interesting matchup. But to do that, Low has to find the way, the path to destroy the evil that is Gordeau.
Yep. You got to destroy evil. Someone in the chat said win evil, and I feel like that sheer quote is so godly. I might have to steal that one, but stealing away a little bit of health here. Going into game number 2 is Low. Catches you out, trying to challenge right past the gloom.
Nice little shield there.
There we go. So much damage taken. The last hit to the Ruma don't hit, but it's all good. You still got the hard knockdown here.
Yeah,
wait out for the meter off the chain shift.
I definitely thought the chain shift would have come a little earlier to try and squeeze out all the meter possible, but sometimes you don't need it, and the veil I'm just using immediately.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to, accidentally end up messing up your own combo, your own B&B just for the sake of optimizing the meter here. And definitely working out strong for low. Says, all right, I'll take the extra meter on top. I can win the round start without needing the EX. Look how fast this round is going. This game going by in a blink.
Yeah, and it is already over. 1-1. We have tied the board.
Dude, what happened? If I needed to give a synopsis of that previous game, it happened so fast, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. We got hard knockdown off of the Roomba, we pushed you over to the corner, and then you died. And then, we pulled up again for round 2.
6-6B, Roomba, we had some chain shifts, we had some veil offs.
Roomba, Gloom, all of a sudden my health bar's gone. We're 1-1 on the set, but it's all good. First to 3 means we have a little bit more time here. And we're tied up, trying to break it, bring us over to 2-1. The concentration wars.
Yeah, unfortunately, the concentration war is won by the person who fireballs first.
Exactly. Who has the bravery? Of course, you can cancel into the shield, but it's scary, right?
Yeah, because if you're wrong, the potential for all that concentration to go to waste is way too risky.
Exactly. Spend the meter to concentrate just to get grid broken here. The HP bar getting broken right now. Star, a little bit ahead on the grid here, but it's all good, right? You still have a lot of time left in the cycle. CS, then swing through. There we go. Vacuum action.
Yeah, all the meter being spent. There was a shield there, but thankfully it did not last long enough for that throw to grid break.
Jump on through after the 2-2A. Swipe with the skewer, backstep. There we go, air skewer into the back teleports. You have the health lead, so you're really not too concerned about winning cycle. As long as you can play this game of attrition here, should be able to kill up the Mawari, and there we go. Another round for low.
Yep. Immediately going in, gets the shield, and then the counter hit to boot. This advantage is very strong in Low's favor.
Yo, TP finds the way over the overhead swing and doesn't find the mark for Star here. Now already down 50%, another straight hit for Low.
Good recognition. The reversal at that moment gets to send Low to the corner.
There we go. I like the immediate AB ender. Just make sure that your grid is incredibly healthy for the next cycle. I think we were trying to go for Celestial there to really seal out that 20% damage, but all good. Baits out the guard thrust too. 100-meter loss for Low, and you should be able to kill here. And you're going into the next round with 200-meter advantage.
That is a massive, especially when you're going to be looking at sitting pretty at 2-1.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Shielded off the assault. Doesn't find the punish for it though. Shield with linchpin. Tries to fight through. Jay doesn't find the mark. There you go. Roomba for the hard knockdown. This gives you a lot of time to concentrate.
Yeah, definitely looking for Low to win this grid war. And Low ends up getting it. So there, chain shift, all of that right away.
Yeah, decent amount of head on the grid blocks off of that hard knockdown, and then you start running block strings to the 2A. Scary to try and go for shield there because it's easy to just cancel and catch out a green shield attempt. But we go for the guard thrust here, push you back into the corner, and we slash on through. 100 meters to your name. What do we do with it? Assault with the charge at JC.
Oh, good little throw. Oh, little teleport. I'm out of there.
Bro, the duration on it was so long, I thought she actually just left the game. I was like, this is a weird way to see the rage quit here in losers finals, but no, we're still fighting for our lives. Brought back in with vacuum, frame trap, EX vacuum.
Nice tech and off the punish. That should be a kill. And yes, it is. Low going up 2-1.
Charge on the linchpin. Got to be careful of the overhead there. But at the round ender, it's the last thing on your mind. Barely any health to your name. And now Low just needs one more game to make the losers run gauntlet to the losers side of Grants.
Yeah, for Star here, it's very scary. Always being down 2-1 is a scary proposition. You are here locked in on the character. You cannot make a singular mistake because it can flow very quickly into a river of blood.
Yeah, bro, you gotta boss up. TLDR, boss up, Star. You gotta fight for your life right now. Already down 50%. Again, keeps getting caught out with these stray hits at the mid-range after that first, round start gambit from low. Now we set the Roomba for another hard knockdown. No, instead, high low and choosing the high.
And this should be able to be converted fully here with the EX. Damn. You have died. We are one round away from going to grand finals.
Dude, off of the high, we said hello to the potential final last round here. Pick up off of the spike. Again, 100 more meter for low. Do we set the Roomba? Indeed we do. Tries to roll on through, but catches you in the attempt. Ooh, charge 5C. Crumbling, fighting for his life right now. Again, gets caught with the teleport overhead gloom to cover the approach. Caught with the linchpin. There we go. CVO into the IW. Low seals it out 3-1 in losers finals to move on to grands.
Yeah, and I just took a quick look while we were waiting for that IW to finish.
Yeah.
Lois had the losers run of a lifetime. They got out pretty early from that Shaly match and had to fight 3 matches to get to top 8 losers side, and then they fought 4 more, making a 7-game run up to grands.
Exactly. I've been inputting Roomba for the past 8 games in a row, bro. Just give me a sec to breathe. But no, we're going straight on into it. Once again, grand finals. Carp coming in from the winner's side, and Low coming in from losers. Needs to reset the bracket, win 2 sets before Carp can win 1. We started off, of course, with game number 1.
Alright, and already starting with a counter hit from Carp, coming out of the gates.
Yeah, immediately getting all this corner carry off the air-to-air JB. Carp brings us to the corner once again. Nice little launcher as well. Fish emotes in the chat for Carp. I don't know what the emote would be for low. Down arrow feels like a down vote here, but trying to hold down back. You get thrown into the combo. 200 meter for Carp here.
We're just going to use 100 of it right now. Recovers right into Carp's range.
There you go. You got the cycle. You got change it. But what can you make of it? Sees the flash of the EX.
Gets the counter hit. And that'll be a first round for Carp with a perfect, too.
Dude, Carp has been playing insane this bracket, and so is Star. Heading on in with a raid of 31. Thank you very much for playing. Thanks for stopping by. We got grands here. Round number 2. Now Low finds the hit.
Yeah, the little Roomba here doing its work. Blocks the cross up.
Yeah.
That was a little nasty.
All right, EX skewer from the top rope. Doesn't find the hit here. Just working with the TPs.
And there we go. Low finding a stray hit. Not able to make anything of it. But right now, Carp taking advantage, finding a stray. Converting into combo. Teleports out of there yet again.
Man, it looks so wonky out of the corner. The duration obviously is so long, so if you're reacting to it right, you could run up and maybe go for a punish or at least take your turn. But dude, I've seen it the past 3 times. I don't even have to worry about playing the game, and I still don't react in time. So now Low has the corner pressure. Just keep you locked down for the empty assault throw. A little trade gets you the combo that you need off the scramble.
That's so unfortunate for Carp, knowing that he pressed right, but just a frame too late, so it traded it instead of 1.
Dude, the noise of the run-up behind the gloom is so evil, right? That high-low. You already see them charging the JC, and you're like, I guess low, but it's in the name, but it's not in the mix-up. Using the high option so many times to push you in the corner.
Oh, look at all this block. Gets a lot of meter off the chain shift, finds a long distance slash. Into the corner you go. There we go, long distance levers instead, trying to get some space here. No meetups today. EX skewer into the teleport. Set up the approach with the gloom. I like the use of the guard thrust there. Says Carp, no. I don't want you to get any of that momentum off the high-low. Yeah, and I'm not guessing. Yeah. I guess right once, that's enough for me. Exactly. Ooh. Bring it right back in. It's Celestial for Low.
Smart use of the shields here, does not get called out by Carp.
Well, here we go. Has to shield a bunch of projectiles. The grid very much in Carp's favor, but the question is, will Carp get to use any of it?
Pick up off the shadow ball once again. Call the spears from up, down, downtown. The gloom was right behind. I forgot it was on the screen, and Low should be able to seal out the game. Put game number 1 on the board.
Yeah. If anything, Low is wanting to give us a long set, and we are here for it.
Yeah. Making good time over here at Aegis Esports. Again, thank you guys for spending your Tuesday night with us. We're on UNI2 every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're closing it out with a strong Grands. Like you're saying, right? Low wants to bring it to the distance. Looking for that reset here as we head into game number 2.
Oh, Uni. Oh, no. I got the bug now.
Oh, okay. So we can't spectate it on our side. Maybe we can go. Hell yeah. Heading right on into game number 2. Shout out production for keeping us carried over here on the commentary desk. And Low carrying us up into the skies here to tie up the health count.
Start off my Uni. I'll walk me to a fight. Hopefully, I'll take it round 3, please.
Ooh, there we go. Slash on through. Finds the VO to get on out. High every time. I actually don't remember the last time that we've seen the low option from Low. I feel like you see the name in the top right, and subconsciously you're primed to go for low and the high low every single time. But still, Carp fights back here, slashes on through with the chain chip, and with the leap, we put a round on the board.
They're starting off with a 6-6B as the round start. Doesn't find anything, but also not punished.
Shield on the slash. Whip the shield. There you go, leap in your face. It's the red mist, but what are you supposed to do, right? You don't want to spend the 100 on the guard thrust just yet, at least while you're waiting for the meter to come back up. Ooh.
Nice little confirm here.
Damn, the full charge on the D stance there. Gets a nice little grid break for you and the corner carry that you need. Meter refund
Gets the
throw as well. Keep him healthy on the meter.
Okay. Oh, finds the counter hit too. Low, able to start clawing this back.
Yeah, tried to go for a reset off of the 2A. Finds the guard thrust on the right side. Smart delay from Carp to tie it up 1-1.
Absolutely. Good stuff for Carp. Bringing it back. I mean, taking it from 0-1 to 1-1, not as important when you're on the winner's side of Grands, but it still feels nice.
Exactly.
I don't have to worry about your reset coming too early.
Yeah, one less thing to have to worry about. Now you're just thinking, okay, now that we've tied it up, it's another 1st-to-2 set. Reset the mental here. Actually, reset the mental is what you want to do if you're low, right? Now that Carp took the game, Carp is trying to run away with it with the same, skill, the same momentum that they've been pushing through that got them onto Grand Finals winner's side in the first place. Strong start to game number 3 here.
Oh no, unfortunately, Low falling out of the combo. Carp, without chain shift, could not make it a safe.
There we go, all the D-stand slashes with the Gadash right on over for the frame kill. Oh. Just slapping the shields at each other, they're like, I'm good, dog, you got it, after you.
Yeah. You first. I don't want to interact.
Oh, please. I insist. Waiting out the grid break here. Low, not a lot of options, not a lot of meter. Trust me, you're not going to get a chance to use the 100 as we seal out another round for Carp.
Carp starting to look as dominant as they were in the previous sets. Low is starting to have to fight for their life.
Yep. There we go. Set the gloom, no challenge. Oops. Shadow ball behind your eyes. Legitimately do not know when Low has used the low option there. Maybe I'm just confirmation biasing it for the bit, but like, Oh no, goes for the concentration. You thought that you could try and challenge, but Gloom just barely stops you in your tracks, and the charge 5C seals it out into the Roomba. Right, tied up a game of piece around a piece, trying to break the tie right now. Playing a little bit careful. You can feel the pressure on both sides.
Yeah, good tech from Carp here.
Chain shift to assess the situation, puts you at 200. No, you tried to get the Gloom set up, but instead, Carp just slashes on through before you can even get any of the spears out.
Or, yeah, left, right, guess is right.
Yep. TP on the other side, tracks us all the way to the mid-screen. Dive kick gets a little bit of space here. BigBlack raiding with a party of 21. Thank you, thank you. You made it just in time for Grands.
Well, the Roomba, gotta be careful of it. It's coming for you.
Out of Assault, baits out the stand shield. Doesn't get a punish off of it, but at least the whip takes a little bit of that grid.
Oh, chain shift not able to find a punish. Orb gets the hit before Orb can send it all out. That is so good for Carp.
Yeah, I like the use of the TP in particular, right? Because at least if you're running up, there is a chance that you just get caught up while you're dashing through, and then also with the Gloom behind you. When you TP, not only does it put you farther away from the orb, it also just reaches so much faster. Carp runs away with the game to put it 2-1. All right, heading back on into it. Game number 4 of your grand finals. We're up 2-1 for Carp, who's looking to seal it out. All right, send your support in the chat. Fish for Carp, and I don't know what the low emoji is. The low emoji, if you could call it that, but let's see it. Send your support over there.
I guess whatever. You could send like a hawk or something, you know?
Oh, there we go. We got the down arrows. Okay. Raiden making the executive decision here, and Carp making the executive decision with a round start here. Put you all the way in the corner. Look at the meter gain too. They have the 100 here. Tries to go for the whip assault. Whip overhead into the empty low.
All right. 70% taken away from low. The chain shift trying to find a hit. Guard thrust says no.
Gets the top rope here. Swiping on through. Back and forth. So much grid built up for low. Incredible defense.
Yeah, all this defense, the shields coming in at the right times. Nice reversal. Chain shift try to make it safe with the counter hit.
Yeah, I imagine what we tried to look for there at the end of the cycle was CS into throw to try and shift that grid back into your favor and then get into a, favorable post-CS situation. But Carp just one step ahead here. Now we're on tournament point with the DP, but still enough time to recover on the way down.
Oh, nice little shields. Gets to get out all this grid available for low. Carp not going to let them get a chance to use it, though.
Yep. Oos. Back down to the ground. You thought it would be empty low. Takes to the skies, but guard thrust gives you a little bit of time to breathe. CS to slow it down, and a nice counter hit 2A on the other side.
Oh, yeah, the chain shift. You had to recognize that orb was off screen.
Ooh. There goes, swiping on through with the spears. Run up for the grid. Carp still wins the cycle, though.
Oh, teleport right in. Tries to go for the EX slashes. Unfortunately, low. Not getting caught by them today.
Ooh. There we go. Carp playing a little bit careful here. Says, no, I got to be mindful of my health. Dashes on through with the teleport. Lots of meter to your name, but finds the TP back out for low.
Oh, nice little chain shift for Carp. Gets the confirm. This should be kill. And the IW seals the deal. 3-1. No reset. Carp is your Aegis #2 champion for UNI.